welcome back from the weekend, everybody. In a wild college football weekend, it certainly was. This is the Top 5 brought to you by Texas Beef House. Let's get into our Week 6 awards. And, of course, use that promo code 365sports whenever you go to bitonbeef.com and make your purchase for a discount. The What is Going On With You award goes to UCF. I mean, what's going on there? They should be a lot better. They had a chance to send Billy Napier out the door. Florida jumped on them in the swamp, and UCF crumbled under the pressure of playing one of their biggest in-state rivals. I say in-state rivals. UCF and Florida don't play all that much, but UCF cares about Florida way more than Florida cares about UCF, and that's for sure. As well they should, as you aspire to be as successful a program as Florida. But Florida has not played a clean game all year, except against Samford, until yet Saturday. So what's going on? Where is the chemistry that I thought was there with this team at the beginning of the year? Maybe they can bounce back and get back in it. And look, that wasn't a conference loss, but a morale loss for sure, and one that probably stings the fans quite a bit. Number 4, the Time to Work on Next Season award. Oklahoma State, guess what? It's over for you this year. You're not making the playoff. You're not making the Big 12 championship game. You'll probably make a bowl game, and that's fine, but find out what you've got for next year. There's going to be questions about Ollie Gordon and how much he should play after suffering the injury last week. I hope that doesn't mean he shuts it down. I don't think that's really good for anybody. But if he has a lingering injury, don't be surprised to see that linger maybe 2 weeks longer than it normally would, just because what's the point at this point for Ollie Gordon, who's going to be one of the more highest rated running backs in the draft? They've got problems at quarterback, and those don't look like they're going to get any better, but do you get to a point where you start seeing a youth movement at other positions? That's probably what's got to happen at Oklahoma State, at least a little bit, because as of right now, they're completely out of the conference race, and to get back in it with half the season gone means that you'll have to have tragedy happen to every other team around you. Number 3, the All You Needed Was a Better Coach award. Yes, I'm making fun of Jimbo Fisher here. In his tenure at A&M, they certainly had some big wins. He beat Alabama once. That was a fun night in College Station. But bottom line was they never put an ass whooping on anybody in the SEC like they did to Missouri on Saturday. Dear God in heaven, that was old school A&M football, where it was balanced, it was running the ball, it was fierce, ferocious defense, like little shades, I'm not saying the Wrecking Crew's back, but there was a little Wrecking Crew spice in there a little bit, like, just a bit of flavor of the Wrecking Crew. They did not have that in his entire tenure in College Station, and here they blew out a team in Missouri who people thought was a top 10 team, although they were probably the top 10 team that was masquerading as a top 10 team the most since Florida State lost to Georgia Tech. So, since that point, there's not been a team that was kind of pretending to be in the top 10 like Mizzou, and Mizzou got shelled in College Station, and a huge win for Mike Elko and the Aggies as they are building some confidence heading on down the line. And then as it stands right now, they're in a tie for the lead for the SEC because they're 3-0 in the league right now. Number 2, the Might Have Saved Your Job award goes to Sam Pittman. They're tearing down goalposts in Fayetteville the other night. Usually you don't fire a coach the year you tear down goalposts. So Sam Pittman, and look, Arkansas is sitting at 4-2 right now. They're not that bad off. If he gets 2-3 more wins down the stretch, albeit on a really hard schedule, they've got Taylon Green at quarterback. There's some good things going on with the Hogs. There might not be a reason to get rid of Sam Pittman this year. I know that probably distresses some fans who have long sold on Sam Pittman, but the AD, Hunter Yurachek, loves him. So going to be hard to convince him to let him go, especially after the emotions are running high, and high in a good way, at Arkansas after that huge win over Tennessee, a win where they cracked the code on the Tennessee offense and held Nico Amaliava in check, something nobody has done all year. And number 1, wrapping up today, the Are You Effing Kidding Me award goes to Vanderbilt. I don't need to say any more about this other than El Rincon, Diego Pavia, my guy. I've been talking him up. Everyone here can tell you how much I love Diego Pavia because I gave him the name, El Rincon, the rascal, and that's exactly what he was. He was Diego football, as I saw put today, because he was very much a fan of Johnny Football growing up. The Commodores got in line behind him and had the biggest win in school history over #1 ranked Alabama after one of the most exhilarating college games I've ever seen a week ago. Here comes Vanderbilt, of all people, to clip the wings on that and tell you that things don't matter like they used to anymore in college football. The times, they are a-changin'. Vanderbilt, the Are You Effing Kidding Me award. Congratulations, guys. It's one of the most prestigious awards we give at the top 5. And I know we give a lot of different awards that don't really have the same name week to week. But that's just how it works here at the top 5. There you go. Congratulations, Vandy. We salute you. That's the top 5. Smokey's going to say bye-bye right now.